Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. This is a recap from last Sunday. If you go back and watch the 21st video that I put out, I said that the euro dollar, by closing below 117.52, showed inherent weakness. There'd be resistance at 118 like 20, and the target was 116.30. So I don't think that anyone could have put out a better call than that. I mean, it rallied up to 118 like 20, and marketplace collapsed right down, very, very close to the target. I believe I said 116.28. It went down to 116.44. So if you would have had those levels marked down, you would have made yourself, 150 points or so, 130 points. All right, so that was then. So what is now? So next week's forecast, right? We're still going to have resistance 118.20, support's coming in at 116.30. If we can close below 116.30, euro dollars looking at retracing back down to 115.30. Right? You got to come in on, of course, I keep saying it. You got to come in on the dailies, because the dailies I get a better understanding what the marketplace is trying to do. Right now, as it stands, there's two levels of resistance for the euro dollar: 117.52, 118.30, and of course, the ultimate high that we had at 119. What was it? 20? 119.18. All right. So right now, it's kind of tracking in between 116.30, 117.52 right now. All right, let's move over to let's go over to sterling dollar. Let's pull sterling dollar up. All right, so sterling dollar itself, this week, resistance 135, 35. Um, there's support down right here at this double bottom right there, 131.42. We're quite a distance away from it. We're at 134 the figure. However, the warning for the breakdown in cable this week would be a break of 133.25. Simple enough, right? So here's the level that's got to hold. If it actually breaks down through this, we're drifting down towards 131, say 50 or so. Now, in order for this thing to show any type of strength this week, it's got to get above 135.35. It's going to have monster resistance at 136 anyway, so I'll put the level up anyway. Let's put the 136, that's close enough, 136.06 resistance. All right, let's go over to good old dollar yen. Dollar yen. This one's wild, okay? Dollar yen, the support on really short-term support sitting at like 149.40. That that's the short-term support, okay? So, but let's look at the weekly support. Let's see, 149. Like this is the short-term support, like right there. That's the short-term support. Um, the weekly support, if we come over to the weeklies, let's go over to weekly. Let's just use a quick 3-bar harmony, 3 bars. 1, 2, 3. So really, the resistance is up at 150, 150.02, and the support on the week is way down here at 145. It's not really doing us much good. Um, yeah, that's actually where the support sits. Resistance now is like right at this top bar here. If this marketplace can get through this top, we got a chance of going back up to that 151. All right. But I would say that in between the 149 or 150, the 145. Let me get a better level. Hang on one second. All right, the level like right before the 145, the main support short term is 147 30. 147.30. You got to figure 20 to 30. Okay. So as it stands right now, dollar yen is kind of showing a little bit of a bullish tone, but I do think there could be a pullback. I don't know if we'll go down as low as 147.40. There's a potential, but that's why I say you got to come in to see my daily videos, because I give up the updates there. Um, like where the pivot points are and what we could sell and buy. Try to make 100 pips, 80 to 100 pips. All right, let's move on over to good old sterling yen. All right, so this was an interesting trade. I had a trade on Friday. I actually went short remember, I think I even said Friday's video, I said, I think that there should be resistance at like 200, you know. I got short at 208. I put a stop at 244. I actually closed myself down at 235, so I took a slight loss on that trade. And I actually reversed. I actually went long at 233. So I'm sitting long 233. I sold a piece off at 46, 47, put my stop at average, but I'm thinking that sterling yen could climb up a little bit. But dollar yen staying stable and sterling dollar going up a little bit higher. So I'm thinking sterling yen could actually rally to like 200. I don't know, 80 and 90, then I would probably look to get out of the long that I have if I don't get stopped out. But right now, as it stands, sterling yen, the main support for this thing short term is 199, say 60. I'm gonna put the level up right here. 199, 199, 199. Hang on, 60. Where is it? Ah, it's close enough. 199.58. Let's go to the daily so it doesn't look so crazy. 199.60 is the first level of support. The next level is 199, the figure. 199, 199, the figure right there. 198.99. So those are your two levels of support. Okay. Resistance is coming in right at 267. So really, I'm thinking it can get up to 80. So I'm going to put the resistance at 200, 285. That's where I think the resistance is. Now, if I get up through this and close above this, we're looking at the 201.2530 again. Now, we haven't been up there. We went up on September 18th, we went to 201.26 before we had the pullback way down to 199, the figure. So maybe we have a potential to get up there again. So again, you got to get into the dailies, like my daily pivots, and I'll guide you through. All right, let's look over at euro yen, a final one. This one is wild. All right, euro yen made a high of 174.93. Short-term support right now is 173, 173.85-ish, right there. That's short-term support, 173.85. Right there. Cool. Close enough. Resistance. Really, we're up at it, 175. I mean, let's see something here. Where's the next level of resistance with this thing? The next level of resistance is 175. 175.44. Right there, 46. That's the next level of resistance. That's a pretty um, strong resistance point. 175.45, 175.42, 175.50, like that. It's a very, very strong resistance. I think that it's going to track in between. I mean, I don't think it's going to shoot up to this immediately. I think we get a slight pullback and then a potential rally. I don't have much on euro yen aside from the 173.84 support and 175, say 45 resistance. So again, I'll have more after the Asia Open and get an idea of what exactly is happening. All right, so I'll leave you with that. That's what I got going on for the weekly forecast. If you have any questions, you'll leave them in the comments for me. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share my videos far and wide. Want to build a huge trading community. And remember, always get yourself a free ebook and video series. Descriptions below. And remember, always, it's a short-term trader. Enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.